Please join me to invoke the name of teacher 3 times. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the karma. If you have the definition of karma, that's the cause and effect, and something you do intentionally, you call it karma. The cause and effect. But sometimes you have a cause, but you don't have effect right away, or you have no effect. Why is that? Because you have a cause, you have some condition to facilitate, to help to generate the effect. And the effect can be immediate or maybe distant. You can see like the effect the same day your life, or maybe next life, be far away from that. And some people, they ask themselves, how come we talk about the effect you see so many people, they're not good, but they have a good life. They have everything, they're very lucky. And some people, they're good people, and they have not very favorable life. And you question that. But if you understand the karma, you know it. Sometimes your life right now is the result of the cause you have in the past. But now, for example, we have a good life. That means maybe your past life, you did something, some good cause, and now you have a good effect, you have a good life. And some people, now you see they have a good life. Maybe in the past, they did something right, so they have a good life now. But you wait and see. Maybe they run out of the effect, and their life in the near future is not that good. The old age is not that good, and next life not that good. You see it. And some people, they think karma is fixed. Karma is not fixed. You can modify, you can change it. If your good deed, you practice a good deed, you can change, can modify, can transform it. It's not fixed at all. So if you study a little bit about the Buddhist psychology, you know that the consciousness number 8, like a storage, it accumulates on the seed you sow in there. Me, the good one, the bad one, is stored in there. And then it comes back to this consciousness number 7, and from 7 go to the number 6 and the 5 consciousness, the 5 sense, and you have on the effect, you see it. So you have to be careful. Everything you do, you generate some seed, you sow in the storage, number 8, and it will happen right in your life now, or the very near future, or distant. So you have something. So you have to think about that. Now I talked about the individual karma and the collective karma, like our temple here, okay? I talked to Master Quang, he said, be a good monk. And we have a collective karma. All of us, we will sow the seed in our collective karma, will help to develop this temple. You see, before, in the history, many temples up in a mountain have only one monk. With the good determination, with the devotion, that monk can build a temple up in the mountain. And just by himself, they have no facility, no money, nothing. That's the devotion, the goodwill, the determination. Gradually, it built up the temple. So I talked to Master Quang and to our elder here, Leon, he said, you put your effort in here, and with the quality karma, you will succeed to build a temple. You know, many structural religion, they have the support, They have a lot of money. But think about the beginning, they didn't have a support. The Catholic Church, they have a lot of ways to make the money. They have a printing shop, they have a hospital, they have a lot of organizations. They do it, they generate the money. They have a bank. But it takes time for them to develop that. We don't have that, but we can join hands and with our collective karma, we can do it. If you think about all the monks, all the people before, with their determination, with their devotion, they can build up the good temple. Why they can do it? Because that's their individual karma, and they use the collective karma. They can build it. So it's very important for us to sow the seed in the field of merit. Okay, it's good for you, and let's like your individual life. If you think about your family, for yourself, if you keep sowing the seed, the good seed, in the storage number 8, you will benefit yourself, you benefit your family. It's very important to sow the seed. If you don't sow the seed, then you have no good effect later on. It's important to understand the karma. It's not superstition. It's the practice. If you believe in that, you can do it. Like I tell Quang said, it takes the effort. You and the nun can do it. If you're young, with only the devotion, you can do it. I'm in my 80s now. If I can live longer, I can help them. But without me, they still can do it. With their devotion, their determination, they can do it. With your help, all the members join hands. Because if you think the temple is a common property, it doesn't belong to monk or nun, it belongs to everybody. If you believe in the collective karma, and you can build. Why the other monk and nun in the past, they can do it. One history in California, one nun, she passed away already. She's a person in her late 80s. But she's coming from Vietnam, very poor nun. She come in California, San Jose. What she does? She collect can. She do all these things, little things. And she get up the money. She buy a place, she build it. But now it's a very big temple, very pretty temple. It's called a Đức Viện. That means like a perfect virtue. And she built it. It's a monastery now. It's fantastic now. It's for her student. She inherited a very big temple, very good temple in San Jose now. When she come in, she's very poor. She have nothing. She have nothing. She go out, everything. She collect cans, she collect everything on the things for recycling. She do it. And she put the money together. And she built a temple. It takes her many years, maybe 40 years. She did it. Like my teacher, okay? He come from Vietnam. He escaped from the communists. When he came in the boat to go to Australia, I asked him, what you have? He said, I have one statue of Avalokiteshvara in my hand. That's all I have. And the clothes on my body. I have nothing. No luggage, nothing. I said, I just escaped in the boat. And they bring me to Hong Kong. And from Hong Kong, I go to Australia. And he built a temple. For example, he built a tower, 7-story tower. It took him 20 years to get a permit. Even he know the prime minister, the mayor, the governor, but the city ordinance still difficult. It took him 20 years to get a permit. And it took him and he built it. He finished. It's a very big temple, very good temple. He stayed there for about almost 40 years. He passed away. He passed at age 91. He's my teacher. You see, that the collective karma. I asked him how we do that. He said, people come in and help. join help. He have nothing, empty hand, with the small tattoo, Avalokitesvara. That's all he has. No money, nothing, he built it up. So I tell Master Quang, he said, you can do it. You can do it, okay? And I wish later on, he developed, he want a bigger monastery, he have more students, more American monk and nun come in and join you and make a good institution. And in the collective karma, we can do it. We can do it together. And Leon's still younger than me. He's only past 60. So he still served maybe 20, 30 more years. Can help Master Quang Chi and do it. And join hands to do it. All of you do it. So make this temple better and bigger for everybody to benefit. Because in Buddhism, we believe in the service to other people. It's not for ourselves. You don't do it for yourself and do for everybody. That's the goal of the service. It's not for our name or fame. No, we don't worry about that. Not ego that. Just do for the other people, the collective karma. Okay? So that's why I believe in karma. And if you do it, you will benefit yourself. We will benefit for your family. Think about this one. Why you have this one now? Because maybe last life you do something right. You have a very good karma. So this life, you leave the country, you have a freedom, they have prosperity, everything. You have to think about why the other countries, they are poor. Maybe they're stingy. Maybe they never help. The people, they have a poor life because they were stingy before. They never know how to help. They didn't care about the other people. When you care about the people we want to help, you benefit it. Okay? They have something fairness in there. Okay? Many countries, why they that poor? Why they have so much misery in that? Because the way they lived before, the way they treat themselves, they treat the other people. And in this country, we have a lot of things that because the lust, we help everybody. Here in this country, I have to say that everything we hear they have some disaster somewhere, we help. We send aid there, we help them. So we benefit from that. So the cause and effect. There's nothing, randomly. Everything have a cause and that. And you ever make good cause, they have a good effect. So believe in that. You want to have the blessing, the good luck, you need to do good. You need to do the good deeds, okay? There's no way if you're selfish, manipulative, no, you don't get it. You have to think about serving other people. Okay? You serve your people, you will benefit it. You sow the good seed, you have a good plan. If you have put the seed, have a not good condition, you put the seed on the cement floor, it never grow. You need soil, you need water, you need fertilizer, you need the sun, you need the rain, everything favorable, and it grow. So we do the same thing. That's the karma. We do it, okay? So we hope that in the very near future, our temple get better. We see it, hopefully by March of this year, we should finish this new shrine, new temple. And you'll be happy to see it. It's a very pretty, inside, outside, we need it. And Quang Minh Leon spent a lot of time to help. It's admirable, okay? He helped that to join it. We all like to get together. We join it. We help that. And it grow, okay? It will get better. And Master Quang Chi is still young. He's only 31. He has plenty of time to serve. I just tell him, be a good monk. That's all you have to do. Be a good monk. Show your true color, serving, doing it. And him and nun, they're young. We are freestanding. You need to work. So I tell them, you have to work. So you have to support the temple. That's your goal, okay? Then scared of working too hard. You have to work hard to do it, to serve it. I see many Catholic priests, They work a lot. They go out to teach. They do a lot of things. Do the thing to generate the money to bring back to their church. So they grow. Okay? They don't have a support like people believe. They join hands, they do together. They open hospital, they open school, they do everything. They bring the money back and they bring back to Vatican. They have a bank, they have everything. And they support their churches, the institution. They grow. If we do the same way, we work and we help our institution get better and stronger. That's the way we have to do it, okay? Just then stay there, complain, we have no support. We have to support ourselves. We have to do it. If we don't want to do it, who will do it for ourselves? Do it ourselves, do it, try. Make a good karma coming. It's up to us. Get the cause, good cause, and then have good effect. And on the favorizing condition will join with the cause and generate the good effect. That I hope in the future it happen that way. I hope I can serve about 10, 15 more years so I can help Master Quang, the nun, and on the future monk and nun, they can develop this temple. And you still young, all of you young, can serve. And I see Luke, a young man, I tell Master Quang, who knows it? Luke can one this day come to help this temple. Maybe he become a monk himself. He's a willingly, he's a pretty nice fellow. So who knows it? Okay? And it'd be good. It'd be future. It'd be service. Okay? You are the future. Okay? Bright future. Okay? So, and this Friday, we'll celebrate the lunar calendar New Year. Okay? It's the tradition. And it's the beginning of the spring, the new cycle of the year, of the new year. So we'll have, today, we'll do the chanting on that, because on that Friday evening, we do some chanting Vietnamese. So today we do before them. So we understand what. And Buddha teach about the Sutra happiness. You can see it, it's very meaningful. What the happiness of New Year? How we be happy in New Year? So we do the chanting today before the Vietnamese people on Friday. So we invite you to come then Friday evening we start about 7, okay? If you come 6:30, can help, is that okay? Come at 7, we do about the celebration, the New Year's Eve. And you see the meaning. What do we do in that? We see each other, we do some chanting. We wish each other a new year. And what I do, I will offer each you a little bit offering. It's the $2 bill. Master Quang and the nun, they prepared in the red envelope. What it means, to wish you the good luck. The $2 bill, that's a symbol of the good luck or prosperity, that's all, okay? We're not superstition, but it's our wish to you that you good deed, you good karma, and you have everything you wanted for the new year. That's a fulfillment for the new year. And you get one fruit and one envelope, the red envelope, that's all we do it for you. And wish you happiness all year round. Prepare for the new year, the new cycle. That will be on Friday. So that I talked about today about the the karma. Everything depends on you. In Buddhism, we're not superstitious. You believe in yourself. You're the one, you make yourself happy. The one you generate the good luck because you good deed. Everything from you, okay? Not from the other people. In Buddhism, mostly it's self-reliance, self-dependence, okay? We do have the external help. But it's not that important than the self-help. In Buddhism, we believe in self-help, self-respect more than anything, okay? If it depends on the other people, we don't make any effort yourself. You need to make the self-effort. Okay? You practice it. You have the faith, intelligent faith, but like Buddha says this one, after you practice it, inside yourself, you can visualize it. Some people, they practice so well, okay? They visualize, they see the Buddha, the Bodhisattva, but mostly come from inside, from the practice, from the belief, intelligent faith, you see it. It's not petition because I said, oh, Buddha bless me, Bodhisattva bless me. You bless yourself. That's the main thing. You bless yourself. Due to your good action, your good karma, you do it. And you will see it. You visualize the Buddha. Because Buddha is yourself. Because you know you have a Buddha nature. So Buddha is himself. You can see, you can visualize Avalokitesvara, the loving compassion. You can see Sakyamuni Buddha. That's the wisdom. Because you practice it, you develop the wisdom. You develop concentration, you develop the wisdom. Nobody gives to yourself, you give to yourself. Okay? You depend on yourself totally. That's the Buddhism. You didn't depend on the other people. Buddha is a teacher. He's a very good teacher. He's like our father. He loves all of us. He wants us to do well. Like in your family, your father, your mother, they want you to do well. They cannot do much to like that, or they make the money for you. They want to help you to get the education, to become a good person. And then you grow up, you do it yourself. Okay? And they're happy that. You can say to them, my father make me rich, my father make me educated. No, you make yourself educated. You make yourself have a good skill and you earn a living. You do it yourself. With the help of your father, your mother. Really, they help you. When you're young, they help you. But when you grow up, you help yourself. And you turn around, you help your children the same way you do it. That's what we do from one generation to the next. We do it. We serve society. We serve everybody. That's the goal in life. Serving. That's my talk today. And if you have any question, I'm trying to answer your question. Yes.
So I had a question regarding Martin Luther King Day. A couple of years ago, I started going. I enjoyed going. I enjoyed doing the signs. I believe in the message of civil rights for everyone and everything. But since then, I started kind of coming to the temple and stuff, and so I question whether it's productive to go, or if it's even something that I should invest time. And I know you can't give me like a definite answer because it's something that I have to work out. But what is Buddhism? How would that play into it? Is it worth the effort to go do something like that, or would it be worth more of an effort to spend the day with doing something more productive?
Serving is very good. Good intention is very good. You want to serve people and do that with good intention is very good, okay? But do it without discrimination. Do that with good intention. You want to serve. You want to do good for the other people. That's admirable. Buddha always want you to serve him, okay? That means, I have to do Buddhist. I do only something the Buddhist. No. Buddha said, everything you do good is a Buddhist practice. Okay? You don't have that. I am Buddhist, I do all things. That's a Buddhist. Buddhist, really, it's doing. Like somebody asked Dalai Lama, what Buddhism? He said, religion of kindness, that's all. That's a love, okay? So everything you do, you're good, you're serving. That's the Buddhist already. In your mind, you're serving. You're helping. So you do something good with good intention. You see it benefit the other people. Do it. Keep doing it. Okay? The more you do, the better. Helping the other people. Doing with the good intention. No discrimination. Okay? Help everybody. Okay? Yeah. Any other question? If you have no question, we transfer merit, we go to chanting. We're chanting the Sutra Happiness. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Any positive karmic action we accomplished today, you want to transfer to everybody and wish them the enlightenment. You go to the chanting for the Sutra of the Happiness.
It's 2:13. No, it's 2:13.
New Year's celebration.
Seems like the book's in it.
Inviting the bell.
Buddhi speech and mind in perfect oneness, I send my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearers awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. Listen, listen, this wonderful sound brings me back to my true home.
Incense offering.
In gratitude we offer this incense to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas throughout space and time. May it be fragrant as Earth herself, reflecting our careful efforts, our wholehearted mindfulness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all beings be companions of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home.
Opening
The incense in the censer now is burning, all the Dharma realm in every place, auspicious clouds appearing, our sincere intention thus fulfilling, as all Buddhas now show their perfect body. Homage to the incense cloud canopy, Bodhisattva and great Bodhisattvas.
Now we bow together. Verses following.
Homage to the eternally to the fundamental teacher Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya, honor, future Buddha, Manjushri, great wisdom, Bodhisattva, universal great conduct, Bodhisattva, all dharma guarding Deva, Bodhisattvas, and the magic mountain, assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Om Amitabha Buddha in the land of ultimate bliss, Avalokiteshvara, great compassion, Bodhisattva, great strength, Bodhisattva, restore great power, Bodhisattva, and the assembly of great pure sila, Bodhisattvas. Please sit down. Push mantra. You get one much mantra, 1,000 hands, and you run like this. Namo Ratnachayaya, Namo Aryamavadotiteshavaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Om Sarvaravati, Sudarasasya, Namaskritvanamadaya, Avarotiteshavarantahava, Namo Nirakanta, Srimahapatashami, Sarvadata Shubham, Ashiyom, Sarvasatvanamo Pasarvanamo Bhagavate, Tadyatha, Om Bhavalokalokate, Karate, Ishiri, Mahabodhisattva, Sabo Sabo, Maramara, Vashi Vashi Ridayu, Guru Guru Gamyen, Guru Guru Vashyati, Mahavashyati, Dara Dara, Dirimi, Swamaya, Jara Jara, Mahamamara, Uddalehi Lehi, Shina Shina, Amashin Parashari, Vasha Vashtin, Parashaya, Uru Uruka, Uru Urushi, Sara Sara, Dhamma
Body is dreaming, morning light in concentration. My heart is at peace, a half smile is born on my lips. This is a new day, and I vow to go through it in mindfulness. The sun of wisdom has risen, shining in every direction. Noble Shaka, diligently bring your mind into meditation. Namo Shakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamuni Buddhaya. Namo Shakyamuni Buddhaya.
of the Pranaparamita.
The Bodhisattva Avalokitara, moving in the deep course of perfect understanding, shed light on the five skandhas and found them equally empty. After this penetration, he overcame ill-being. Blessed Shariputra, form is emptiness, emptiness, this form is not other than emptiness, emptiness is not other than form. The same is true with feelings, perceptions, mental formations, and consciousness. Blessed Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They are neither produced nor destroyed, neither defiled nor immaculate, neither increasing nor decreasing. Therefore, in emptiness there is neither form nor feelings, nor perceptions, nor mental formations, nor consciousness, no eye or ear or nose or tongue or body or mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realms of elements, no interdependent origins, no extinction of them, no ill-being, no cause of ill-being, no end of ill-being, and no path, no understanding, no attainment, because there is no attainment. The Bodhisattva's grounded perfect understanding, find no obstacles for their minds. Having no obstacles, they overcome fear, liberating themselves forever from illusion and realizing perfect nirvana. All Buddhas in the past, present, and future arrive at full right and universal enlightenment. Therefore, one should know that perfect understanding is the highest mantra, the unequaled mantra, the destroyer of ill-being, the incorruptible truth. The mantra of Prajnaparamita should therefore be proclaimed. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhisvaha. Gate, gate, para, gate, para, samgate, bodhisvaha.
Sutra of Happiness.
I have heard that one time the Buddha dwelt at Shravasti in the Jeta Grove in the garden of the benefactor of orphans and the solitary. Late at night a deva appeared whose light and beauty made the whole Jeta Grove shine radiantly. After paying respects to the Buddha, the deva asked him a question, saying, in verse, many gods and men are eager to know what are the greatest blessings which bring about a peaceful and happy life. Please, Tathagata, will you teach us? The Buddha replied, not to be associated with the foolish ones who live in the company of wise people. support your parents, to cherish your own family, to have a vocation that brings you joy. This is the greatest happiness, to live honestly, generous and giving, to offer support to relatives and friends, living a life of blameless conduct. This is the greatest happiness, to avoid unwholesome actions, not caught by alcoholism or drugs, and to be diligent in doing good things. This is the greatest happiness, to be humble and polite in manner, to be grateful and content with a simple life, not missing the occasion to learn the Dharma. This is the greatest happiness, to preserve and be open to change, to have regular contact with monks and nuns, and to fully participate in Dharma discussions. This is the greatest happiness, to live diligently and attentively, to perceive the noble truths and to realize nirvana. This is the greatest happiness, to live in the world with your heart undisturbed by the world, with all sorrows and indwelling in peace. This is the greatest happiness, for he or she will accomplish this. Thus make the peace wherever they go. Always they are safe and happy. Happiness lives within oneself.
This was what you did. I
Take refuge in the Buddha, the one who shows me the way in this life. I take refuge in the Dharma, the way of understanding and of life. I take refuge in the Sangha, the community that lives in harmony and awareness.
dwelling
In the refuge of Buddha, I clearly see the path of life and beauty in the world. Dwelling in the refuge of Dharma, I learn to open many doors on the path of transformation. Dwelling in the refuge of Sangha, shining light that supports me, keeping my practice free of obstructions.
taking
Refuge in the Buddha, in myself, I aspire to help all people recognize their own awakened nature, realizing the mind of love, taking refuge in the Dharma, in myself. I aspire to help all people fully master the ways of practice and walk together on the path of liberation, taking refuge in the Sangha. In myself, I aspire to help all people build more full communities, to embrace all beings and support their transformation.
carrying the night,
Reciting the sutras, practicing the way of awareness, gives rise to benefits without limits. We vow to share the fruits with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, and numerous beings who give guidance and support